Humanity, act on your destiny, boom! Pharaoh, the breakers, let destruction lie. We're all so sick of the corruption, so your food ain't fit for our consumption, so
what's up, guys? I'm Rob the Wolfman Wilson. Welcome to Wolfman's World and Wolfman's Random 5. Today's topic is my top 5 most haunted locations that I've been to, in my opinion. I've been lucky enough to visit Australia's and America's most haunted. So here we go. Okay, number 5 is the Monte Cristo Homestead in Junee, dubbed as Australia's most haunted house. Look, that's a big claim. To me, it's a 1800s homestead. They're all the same. Most of them are haunted or got something going on. But look, people have gone there. A large amount have experiences, and that's where the name comes from. But for me, yeah, a bunch of stuff, different phenomena when I was there. Team members have seen apparitions. I've been at a table moving and shaking, and that was pretty cool. Light anomalies, all sorts of things, different things. Different energies there. There's strong, there's weak, there's feminine, there's male, there's positive, there's negative. Something for everybody. But get down there, guys. Hop on the website, book a tour with Lawrence, and see for yourself. Number 4 is the quarantine station in Manly. Now, I've only really been there once, during my investigative days, and it was early this year. I had some cool experiences there. The first one was when I was in the hospital room, where all the beds are now. They've got it all set up as a hospital still. It's pretty cool. I seen a black apparition in the corner, right next to another customer, which is kind of funny, didn't tell them. Later on, I found out by the tour guide that people see black figures in the corner. So, validation, pretty cool. I got tapped on the shoulder going down towards the morgue. There was no one around me. That was creepy. And the best one, I was in the gravedigger's cottage. I was standing in front of a wardrobe that is said to open by itself. I acknowledged the spirit that said to do it. I said, "Hello, Sam. I'm Rob. I heard you like to open this wardrobe. Use my energy and go for it, mate." 10 seconds later, boom, swung open. I had a REM pod in front. It flew out. Lights going off. Buzzers going off. People freaking out in the room, running out. Fantastic. So book a tour now. There's a lot of things going on in there, guys. Like, I've been lucky enough to investigate properly, but tell you what, I hope I get the chance someday, because yeah, lots of different buildings, lots of different energies. Get there. Number 3 is the Tombstone Bordello Bed and Breakfast. I was lucky enough to do a little of a paranormal road trip around USA in 2016, and this was one of the stops. Tombstone, Arizona. What a town. Wild West town, made famous by Wyatt Earp and the shootout in OK Corral. But it's incredible, guys. You ever get to America, or you are in America, get to Tombstone, Arizona. What an experience. America trip changed me as a person and as a paranormal investigator. And this was one of the big reasons why. So myself and my mate Dan McMath from Ghost Hunters of the Southern Territories, hello Dan, we were staying in a room called the Diamond Annie Suite. She was supposed to be the primo prosy in Tombstone. Long story short, I'll share it in length later, guys, but long story short, I got touched on my boy bits by an unseen hand. I'm a side sleeper. I was on my side. I felt a forearm and a force grab my junk and shift me down the bed a little bit. And then I eventually tried to go back to sleep. And then I heard Robert in my ear. It was a lady in her late 20s, early 30s. So that was intense. And I woke up jittering and freezing cold, and it was like 36 degrees Arizona summer. So yeah, it was pretty intense. So get there if you can, guys, because I can't guarantee you'll get touched. But, you know, could happen. Now, if you know me, you might be surprised by number 2, that it is number 2. It's Cockatoo Island. Holds a special place in my heart. That was where I started my paranormal investigative journey. Spent around 2 years there in a former team. The whole pact were in this former team on Cockatoo Island. 2 spirits in particular, Sir in building number 2 and Mini-Man in Bellawella House. Lots of different phenomena. Lights, flashing in buildings with no electricity, ping pong balls going missing and then reappearing randomly during the night, singing down hallways, light anomalies, anything you can think of happened at Cockatoo Island frequently. So I like to call this my paranormal home because I mean it. Got to know these spirits and made that connection. Anybody that knows that has made spiritual connection is very, very special. And every time I go, that feels like home. So, guys, if you're ever in Sydney Harbour, get on a ferry and get to Cockatoo Island. Say hi to Sir and Minnie for me. So we've made it to number 1. My number 1 most haunted location is the Jerome Grand Hotel in Jerome, Arizona. As soon as we stepped out of the car, we knew that there was something special about Jerome. Had that paranormal feeling, that certain energy that you don't get that much in Sydney. In Australia, as a matter of fact, it's just it's got this. It's very self-aware. It embraced the whole haunted town thing. There's a haunted burger, I think, and all sorts of things. But we stayed at the Jerome Grand Hotel, guys. Well, this is one of those locations that's not as famous. But I tell you what, I don't think I've witnessed and experienced this much paranormal activity, different types of phenomena ever at one spot that quickly. From the bottom to the top, I heard a voice, felt a static wave of electricity, and dealt with, I don't know what you'd call it, not a possession, a channeling. It's Dan McMath again. We had a little bit of issue with him. Yeah, something negative latched onto him, and it was quite an experience for everybody. And that changed me greatly. Again, I'll tell that story another time because it's quite long. But yeah, what a place. Jerome Grand Hotel, very special. Like I said, Tombstone and Jerome changed me. Changed how I look at paranormal investigating and life in general. But it became more of a spiritual journey for me from then. I'm sure a lot of paranormal investigators have had that sort of experience that have altered things. But yeah, for me, it was that USA trip. So there you go, guys. My top 5 haunted locations. Let me know yours. What's your favorite? Until next time, ta-ta!
Humanity, act on your destiny, boom! Pharaoh, the breakers with destruction like we're all so